small colored TV.
Yours was colored?
Tiny. Yeah.
Hey, that was a black and white.
No, it was a tiny one and you wait for the curtain to lift. You know the one?
Yes. But tell me about your childhood growing up and watching this drama. Were you the kind that was beaten to go bathe first before?
My mother actually encouraged it. My sister, the rest of soul, was a part of other part in the kids section, and she used to sing and do all these other performances, and I was always jealous.
But tell me about your childhood growing up and watching this drama. Were you the kind that was beaten to go bathe first before?
My mother actually encouraged it. My sister, the rest of soul, was a part of other part in the kids section, and she used to sing and do all these other performances, and I was always jealous.
Over your neighbor. Right name is Stenson. You have to go there and then fetch water.
Yes.
Then they allow you to watch Dr. Bus. How old are you, Dr. Bus?
So again, I could neighbor or so.
Yeah. That's your question. Yeah. Nakawundi, Vicky. Yeah.
What's the intro called? That's like what again?
On this.
Ding 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 ding
before you watch anything.
I know.
But congrats, you guys.
47 years.
47.
One number celebrating at 20.
Next year, 20 years. 20 years. I'm going to celebrate. Now you're spicy. Ebonies.
Yes.
So next year, my birthday, I'll celebrate 20 years too.
Wow.
What's any music to be quiet? So I want to say, I actually feel very honored, like my sister said.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I'm seated here. I remember first day I saw Vicky in Boston. I work in here in a certain church. I come to perform, and she's an usher there.
In church?
In church, in Boston, Victoria Church.
Wow.
And the exact smile. Smile ya Vicky Nini. Yes, and I was like, because those are the days when I personally lost parents. And Ebonies, those guys look like, for me I could tell like, Vicky is my mother. So seeing her and Nakaunde, recently she visited the worship party, she's in London.
Yes.
I would never look at but yes, serving God. I hope it will surprise us.
47 years of the Ebonies, we just going through, looking through different people's eyes. Shafiq, what's your story?
I thought you were going to introduce me first.
It's not fair. Can you hear his voice and mine?
Hey.
I thought you were going to. What are you making me look like? His voice is like. I thought you were
competing with Dr.
Yeah, please.
Oh
God. Doctor, was that Jimmy Katumba's voice? That deepness?
Yes, it was.
Did you know any Jimmy Katumba music?
Not exactly.
Jim Reeves?
I think my dad used to listen to it. Growing up, the Ebonies was the hit thing. Those days we used to have like 4 TVs. This is like 2003 when you actually now understand. But it is something, it's very incredible that for the last 47 years, those are 2 kids who are grown up now that can have babies, like a 1 or 20-year-old and a 27-year-old. That's a lot, and that speaks a lot. And when you look at what they've managed to achieve and stay and be able to sustain this momentum throughout the years, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to now go to Katii and Kando. At 47, you're not yet 47.
No, you're not.
Let's look at your 47 birthday. What will you be doing? Just for you to get context of why we need to celebrate the Ebonies. At 47, what will you be doing? Music. Kati omwami tumufune kati pastor. Pastor Wood. But 47. Yeah? But 47 years of the Ebonies, I was watching your podcast you guys did, and you were narrating your story. Probably read for what you actually.
Black and white.
What is the relationship? Let's first settle that. The TV stopped a gun of switching on. Disciplinary measure.
Disciplinary measure.
Katii abana b'ennaku bakola batya.
So twatulanga family nga tulaba ekintu nga mulinga family tekikyalimu nnyo kati sinze lusizituuka nga abazadde nga tebasazira abaana baabwe. Back then we used to sit ffenna nga family ne tugirinda naye sawa tuzimanyi mulemu abazimanyi era we're so honored okubanga we are part of this. I'm sure we are making our parents, our grandparents so proud kubanga tuli wano.
All right, and then of course I pass the mic over to you. My question to you is, back then there was only one TV in the house.
Yeah.
Right now there is a TV in the kitchen, a TV in the bedroom, a TV in the corridor. And I think that's because you would all sit as a family, like she says, to watch the Ebonies. Nekati oli ali ku Netflix, oli ali Pastor Wilson Bugembe worship house, oli ali after 5, and the entire house is disconnected. What was your experience growing up watching the Ebonies?
First thing first, sitting next to them, I'm nervous, because they're big. Back then, like you said, traveling TV, we took family, that's to la one-to-one. Oh my God, we'd be so excited, everyone waiting for that time.
Yes.
And we want to appreciate them for that, for keeping us. We really want to appreciate that.
Because the thing about the Ebonies, and I think everyone who watched the Ebonies or watched the Ebonies can testify, because right now we have a battle of vulgar content and indecency and all that stuff. But you, in your experience, while watching the Ebonies with your parents, did you feel in any uncomfortable situation?
That's why we would sit down with our parents.
That means the content was clean.
Yes, it was really clean.
It was like a family thing that yes, taza. Ekintu ky'osobola n'omwana w'emyaka 3 n'okiraba n'omwana w'emyaka 12. It was a family thing. Byatugatanga nga family era twagala okubebaza era tuli basanyufu nnyo kubanga tuli wano nabyo.
Thank you so much. Before I go to introduce to you, some of the members of the Ebonies team. I don't know if the Katii team can get for me that signature sound, that's life matter. It would just like flashback memories for our TV viewers who are watching, just for them to remember that signature song.
I should begin from that side. First of all, my name is Fawzia Nachonika. Most of you know me as Saragava. And starting from that side, I can see Mami Marijani.
Marijani?
Yes, he used to act in, I knew him from, what is that show on TV? Deception. That's the first thing I got to know about him. Yeah, there's Debbie right there.
Debbie.
There's even Namnondo over there. There's Remy Faith right there. Remy Faith. There's Ajiswa 256.
Always swagged up.
Stage queen.
Yeah.
There's Fiona. She's very talented. She had taken a break from acting.
Wow.
And now she's back. Very, very talented.
Good to see you.
Actually, she joined when she was
P7. It's not trouble. It was her first production on stage.
So I put it demo.
Yeah. What? And she really did a good job.
Yes.
This is Dangote, Solomon Chimoli.
All right.
He's with us already.
All right.
And this is Hilda Chimoli, the diva. She's a singer as well as actress. And there is Vishanda Edison over there. Yeah.
Wow.
And
Okay.
the next set over there.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a TV presenter.
All right.
And an actress right now.
Yes.
She's acting with us. She's going to be in the show.
All right.
So everyone right there is going to be in the show on the 20th. And then we have temporary Ebonies. But once an Ebony,
Yeah. All right, an Ebony.
so you're not leaving.
But before we even go to that break time, yeah, why you guys, why you, akadada chicken also sigara na mlibato. Now we better chibuza. Eh, batu nyonyoleko. Laba na master wako nuri data wakadagara sha.
Past, present, and into the future.
Yes.
Zena slogan yangu nature young at heart.
Young at heart.
Yeah. Circle about energy.
Mm-hmm.
I do what pleases me, and once I have someone resonating with my energy, they give me even more energy to move on. So, I do not want to act myself as I'm aged, I'm old. As long as I'm able to enjoy life,
Yes.
I take it on.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm playing with my kids,
Women fear to be old.
I don't fear it.
When you wake up in the mirror, Fauzia, no chituni yogamba.
You're as old as you feel, by the way.
Seriously.
If you let it weigh down on you, then you labor. But you have to exercise, you have to eat well, you have to stay healthy. Because at my age, I don't afford to eat anything that comes my way. I have to be picky with the food I take.
Yeah.
I've got to exercise.
Tanya
And Yako was because you need iron.
amanyi ddala mulyamuli amanyi ennyama erimu ayani omuceere gubeeramu ki
You be cautious. So take me a start. I can wait a lot of weight unless you eat brown rice.
abimanyi
So you have to take care of yourself to stay young. And this is entertainment.
Yes.
No matter what, you have to evolve with the times. Yeah.
We've seen, before I go to Dr. Bosa, we've seen drama, come from stage plays to you guys, transformed it to TV. Now we have movies and all that stuff. Ebonies against it turning a wave to make sure, you stay, ahead of time. Because back in the day, before even anyone started TV dramas, Ebonies was there doing these things. Even your productions, you would watch an Ebony play and it's like a movie that you're watching, physically. So you guys have always been ahead of time. What are you doing right now to make sure the future you resonate with the Gen Zs?
Okay, just to take you back.
Yeah.
You realize that Ebonies was the first group that moved people away from the Western soaps to start doing the slack market, to start doing the soaps right here in Uganda. Until, as I told you, we need to evolve in order to keep up with the times. So we are using this 47 milestone to be able to launch into the future, because as you keep doing plays and movies and all those soaps on TV, you realize that when we market them to tapping that in, and what we have population census of about 70% is below 30 years. So it's like almost in that area.
Yes.
So that we are using this as a launch pad of Plava-Ntino to sort of tapping into the future. Ebonies is relevant.
Yes.
Then the other Gen Zs and most of all, I want to keep with the Ebonies. Not to say Ebonies is so we are using this as a launch pad in order to into the future.
All right, I'm going to go to Dr. Bosa just briefly, then we'll take a break, and then when we return, we'll go deeper into the event, the 47-year celebration. But while I was talking to him, he tells me that they have actually done over 100 productions. Now, for you who doesn't understand that production is omuzanyo mulamba. Ntino, bagenze, mulimu rehearsals, mulimu props ebintu bateka ku stage, mulimu sometimes they compose music for those specific productions. There's just so much that happens in that. And then recently they even started by analogy before there's a production, they do like a premiere of sorts. It's 100 plus, and this is not just one person, it's a group of, each production estimates like how many people? Like 100?
I guess like about 100.
Like 100 people. That's a lot of work. But let me take you way back, because 47 years, I just want to understand, besides Ebonies singing, the acting. Play number one. Do you remember play number one? What was it called?
Yeah, actually, you got what I'm saying. Ebonies started as a musical group. By then, it was Jimmy Katii with the Ebonies. And just a small correction.
Yes.
On your team. Jimmy used to sing in the Escatos. Escatos is a choir. They made an independent choir.
In church?
In church. They made a ginger and soul.
Okay.
But then he was spotted by Wakuwaasaa, with his voice.
Oh, yeah.
So they teamed up. Wakuwaasaa founding Ebonies. So Jimmy now becoming the lead singer in the Ebonies. And so group level, and it was a musical group since 1977. Actually, drummer Wakuwaasaa music. Music,
yes.
It's just acted. I mean, the drummer, I think, it's a minor thing, but music is leading.
Yes.
Later, about 1987 there, Wakuwaasaa n'alyoka awandiika omuzannyo. Actually, yaŋŋamba nti ogenda kuzannya muzannyo guno. And me, the biggest problem gye nalina in school was cramming. Ebirala byonna nali bulungi naye cramming.
Scripting.
It's not just like history. So when he told me about that, because it was his first play now, he said, The Dollar. N'agamba ati ogenda kuzannya ne mugamba ati nedda. Nze kansigale by'okuyimba because I joined as a singer. I used to sing in church. Now insisting. He's very good at sporting talent. So we're insisting, and then so now I want to consider the dollar. So that was our first play.
The dollar.
The dollar. Not to the music. Katii, we was at the National Theatre. It was at the National Theatre. After the show, in the foyer, people were like, there was a terrible discussion there and debate. No, he was a real priest. No, he wasn't a real priest. No, there was a African priest of Bugembe or something like that. That's when it first dawned on me, Osanga, and as they say, the rest is history.
That year is which year?
That was 1989.
89. Nga General Yafuga.
Yes. That was 89. That's when we started drama.
Oh.
Katikati got drum and the music, Wakuwaasaa could drama.
Hey, what was the year president 1977?
77, that was Amin.
Amin.
Marshall.
When one Muyimbira?
Yes, Idi Amin.
Then okuva kwa Amin what?
Amin ne wabawo Lule, ne wabawo Binayisa, ne wabawo Kitokero.
Namuzanya.
Tuzanya.
Mukyaliyo banamawulire. So Ebonies Elabio presidency.
About 6 of them, I think.
Bonna.
6 presidents. We're gonna run a break. We're gonna take a break right now to come out with a full plan on how we're going to be celebrating the 47 years of the Ebonies. If you're watching NBS After 5, we want to thank our sponsors. In fact, this is a show. Yes, yes. Both. Anyway, I asked my producer to get for me the signature sound of That's Life Mantu for our TV audience. But let's go back to Dr. Bosa. 47-year celebration. What have you planned for all your fans? Generations, they're like a decade is 10 years, yeah? Those are like 4 decades. Grandchildren, the children. Nabazadi. All of us in one accord. What have you prepared for us?
Actually, you can imagine almost 5 decades.
Almost 5.
It was from that humble way of living, Poland together, this .com era. So we are going to take you through that journey. And the theme for this celebration is the future of theatre. So, as we take you through Tubaraka, Jotuava, you'll be able to see actually some of those icons during that time. Like the Nakawundes will be here, the Kwesi, Kaganda, Inspector Oyeto team.
Oh, yes.
Yes, will be live on stage. We shall have Rushabiro and all those people that together to talk about the journey industry.
Yes.
And up to today. Atitwagala n'okubalaga ekigenda okugamba mu maaso, twagala okubalaga future gyetugenda. That is why to cut is across. We've got all the artists. Tulina bali abaliwo abedda.
Yes.
Tulina abaliwo abo makati. Tulina ne ba Gen Z. Tulina ne ba celebrities abaliko Ebonies Uganda and so on. Kwekamba twagadde okwekamba sinda the whole mundi bulungi nnyo. So that is kakati naye nga content erimu bingi waliwo byesaagadde ate kusaabulula to spoil it for you people. But you just can imagine having all these people on stage and seeing them live. First of all, it's returning memories. Our memories when I was celebrating 33 years in the industry, it so happened that the president came and was not blessing the occasion.
Your birthday?
I preached.
Yes, he preached on that day.
You were celebrating when Ebonies was celebrating?
No, that was me now.
33.
Yes, 33 years.
The president came.
Yes, he did come.
Katii. I preached before the president.
And he preached before the president. And the president recognized him.
Yes.
Katii yagamba nti I saw this guy when I was still young. And
he was young.
That's life matter, I think that is
yes.
That's life matter. So to kwegamba ekyo kiraga nti abantu bangi nnyo balaba that's life matter nga bakyali bato. So those memories tugenda kuzizuukusa zigenda kubanga zijja.
I'm going to interrupt
as
you.
You watch the show.
I'm going to interrupt you just briefly. Today, ku Chiboga. Was the play shot in Chiboga, or were you just like?
No. It was just like, no muzanyo. ne mugamba nti
abantu bava kibuga
kakati nga twagala okuteekawo that difference tulina omuwala Eviki ali mu kibuga kakati tugenda okufuna omuwala Nakawumbe nga tulina okunoonya ekyalo
n'ekibuga si wala
by then akati kibuga because the roads
back then it was really far.
By then it was far. Era ng'olabanga kyalo.
I'm trying to imagine singa omuzannyo gwo gwali stage kisaawa zino singa ab'ekibuga bali ku social media mutuveeko ng'abe nasana bwe beekalakaasa. I would imagine singa mutuveeko but as a child growing up I used to think okay Chiboga is so far, it should be very very remote. That's the picture you painted in the
yes. So ekintu kino encompassing abantu bangi nnyo audience yaffe ejja kubanga eribuliriki tulina abo abaali mu biseera ebyo tulina ba Gen Zs abaagala okumanya ebyaliwo mu biseera ebyo ne kumanya ekitumuvinze ekituteekinze on because Ebonies tugenda tutambula n'omulembe just as she said tutambula n'omulembe nga bwe bakutambula tetukkiriza kusigala mabega. Yes.
Before we give you any other detail, first of all, let's announce the guest of honor for the Ebonies celebration of 47 years. This is a person, Tamara Gajja. No. So this is actually very special. Do the honors, Dr. Bosa.
Oyo abamama waffe banokutereera bulungi ne mwogera. Our guest of honor will be the Nabagereka, Sylvia Majinda. Yasiimye okubaawo ng'abiri mu Serena wano nga tucelebratinga emyaka na 47 years nga tuli mu nsiike eya entertainment. Tumwebaza nnyo.
Maama Nabagereka tumuwa obugalo. Abaganda nansi. Tusiimidde nnyo ddala naye ndabyekoko Ssaabasajja naye yakyalirako ko.
Oh yes, bwe twali tugulawo theatre amaka gaffe theatre Labonita.
Yes.
Ssaabasajja yasiima najja n'akagulawo. Yes.
Okay, so kyakitiibwa nti you're going to be amidst royals. You're going to be amidst royalty as we celebrate 47 years of the Ebonies. We want to appreciate everyone who has been part of this journey or is part of this journey. Abaliwo, bagenda okubaawo n'abaaliwo, mwenna mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala. Naye twagala obaddukize ennaku z'omwezi zijja kuba 2 December, ennaku tutuuza ennaku simba 10 days. 10 days. Yes, so 10 days from now, tujja kuba wano Kampala Serena Hotel, ate nate tujagulize wamu ne Ebonies okuyingira. Nina kwamba wa figures ezo naye nga tables $2 million Fauzia to a breakdown in
tickets ezisoka za $150 ezindako za $200 the tables is a $3 million, $5 million,
3 and 5. So 15 $200, $3 million and $5 million. Okay, and the tickets are available on www.nextticketing.com. Ogenda ku platform yaffe eyo osobola okigulako tiketi eyo in the comfort of your home. Tewetaaga kutambula ate kujja ku Labonita aba Serena nigabunyiza oba oli muntu akulidde mu myaka egamba mutabani ngulira tiketi yawe. This is it. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Those different spots, yeah? Those different spots. Katii now decide. Katii decide. We'll come back to Dr. Bosa. Let me go back to Ella. Ella, the future of theatre. That's an interesting thing. What do you envision, it's going to be, how is theatre going to be in future? Now we have AI, people put on glasses, they play games and all these things. Is theatre going in that direction?
Theatre definitely is going in that direction, and for me, I know the Ebonies as trendsetters. If you trace our entertainment history, they have been at the precipice of everything. They started and everybody else follows. So this show will be one of so many tips and tricks and visuals that you've never seen. We want to immerse people in the world that we're creating.
Yes.
Sometimes you're creating and you're writing that people cannot feel, they cannot truly touch. This time we want to give you an experience where you feel like you are right there with us on stage, in our emotions, in everything we're doing, a part of our tears, our joy, our happiness, our dancing, the music, and everything in between.
I'm going to pass the mic over to Pastor Wilson Bugembe. The value of giving thanks.
Anyway, first of all, thank you, Douglas. But this man, this opportunity. Quickly before I answer your question, whenever is a new man Katii, for putting me in this panel, I don't know why, but I'm here. To say, number two, for our church, there is a machine, the right to run the screens at the same time. It's some complicated machine, and Mr. Katii and the Ebonies gave it to the church for free.
Wow.
So that technology, the one of it is Mr. Katii. They can't do what we are.
Or the second
So, number three, I want to say thank you, Daga, we were in your fasting in a Papa Party, briefly, allow me to use your stage. I see a lot of camera here. Last Friday, we had to get our worship night, and we invited people. We are doing very nervous. TikTokers, you guys were helping me, social media guys, pastors, and over 22,000 people came. I want to try to really welcome you. I've seen more than everybody's up at the camera. So let me answer your question. If you talk about the church, the Ebonies, you guys are here, you coming? Yes. Please,
the value of Thanksgiving. 47 to Laaba members celebrating like 10 years, 15 years.
It's biblically, and in Uganda, bagambe tasima kati okusiima kugenda eri abantu babika bibiri. First of all, osiima Katonda, kayimba kange enjagala bayimbiramu Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga, tuyimbiramu Ebonies Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga, kanga mawulire Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga, kona base kanga mudokita Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga, Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga, ulira base Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga, Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga.
Sport is a talent. Microphone. Tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name is Sylvie Nachimudi.
Oh, you got any other video? Let's go after 5. I
love your song so much, Papa. Katonda, yabadde mwene ensonga. Oh, Katonda, yabadde mwene ensonga.
So anyway, briefly, for some reason, Katonda in the Bible he used numbers. Yakozesa nanyo number 3, for his reason. Like Jonah was 3 days in the Jesus 3 days in the grave. Yakwesanga number 3. Then Yakwesanga number 40. Now Yakwesanga number 7. So Simani Mwami Katendi arose that because there is 3 years to 50.
Yes.
Maybe they would have waited. Maybe but is enjoyed the Ngendo Kevela, biblically 40 is divine and 7 is divine. So literally you are not dying, you are starting.
Wow.
New chapter biblically. Yes, you are agenge komi. Actually, we can look at 10 lepers were healed. That's the famous Bible story in Luke 17. Only one returned to say thank you. Jesus says to him, were you not 10? In other words, were you not many groups that started acting and and why is it only you that has returned to say thank you? Kakati Yesu nagambo mwenda kuligwa. So mwenda baliwa katonda abera tusobira to go back and say thank you because things start and things die. 1, 2, 20, 30, 40, 47. Acha bekaye yanda Yesu yamugamba kuko komyo okwebaza bonera dala. Total healing comes after Thanksgiving. So kwebaza abantu babiri abasingo sanyuka. God who has sustained you, Banko Dick, Banko Dick, what name is Katii? That's what Dick, people who died. Raji Kobawoli. Recently, President Museveni we had just body basa bane mukamze. Go Raji amsaseka kuba. Kubo chisekero. Yeah. No, like they were Thanksgiving. Bali bebaza. Nenga ye yawona atya. Chiri chogeoma. It is God. So okwebaza katonda yagenda okusinga okusanyukira Ebonies. I will get him more 47 years.
Thank you so much, Pastor Bugembe. Allow me to invite first all the members to stand behind me. They introduced you, yes, but I want all of us to be visible in the camera. Let's all come stand behind so I can have a chat with one of you, each of you, for benefits of archive. The benefit of archive. So ladies and gentlemen, when you see the Ebonies, it's a group of so many people. In fact, this is like, Dr. Boss said, it is like 30%, 10%.
This one, actually 10%.
This is 10%. There is people on the cameras, there is people in the sound room, there is people that are in costumes. One. Fresh Kid has a Ebonies. One. The future theater. Okay. I don't know if the cameras will be. Let's step up a little closer so the lights can get us a bit vividly. Just step up here. Yes. Okay, I think we all can see part of the team here. I'm gonna just run the mic fast to know who is around, so you know who is around. But don't forget, the Ebonies is celebrating 47 years. Kampala Serena Hotel. The date is 20th December. Tickets eliku nextticket.com. Eliwano wenyini Kampala Serena Hotel. Eliku Aristoc. Eliku La Bonita. Theater La Bonita. So wona ewakwanguyira ticket eso kutukako ne table so di booking ro. Who do we have here?
My name is Lena Zen. I'm a media personality from Bugembe TV. It's a film, New Vision. And I'm part of the Ebonies. I'm an actress. I have a very big role. You're not ready for the Ebonies at 47.
Oh my God! At least tufunye ya na bisa na Stella. Sijecho, contender number 1. Yes, sir.
Yo. I just want to 5-6 to represent number 1 stage queen, number 1 stage queen, number 1 energy queen, number 1 house of queen. Of course, when you see me here, it is dance that is talking. And guess what? 20th December, dance is going to be talking future. You understand me? Just stand up.
You don't know. Fresh Kid, you are the future. Future, December, yo. One more, that's like one. Fresh, that's like one of one. Wamuli yako, mzee aliwa. Fresh Daddy Sokoje. At least the Fresh Daddy yaliwo mu myaka gy'ensanvu nga tutandika ekibiina kino. Fresh Daddy, mu myaka gy'ensanvu waliwo nga tutandika Ebonies.
Waliwo myaka gya 8 mu ebijja.
Neeba nga emizannyo gino otandika giraba.
Natandika ogiwulira awo nga mu
87 yatandika ogiwulira. Walina TV oba walina ya neighbor?
Nawuliranga kuba neighbor nga babyogera naye omwazimu nga ntambula naye nga sinabitegeera fiiti.
Kubanga tewalina TV.
Saalina TV mu kaseera.
Awo oli Luweero?
Awo nali Luweero nga ndi mukyala.
Bambi. Bewala. Namulondo, emyaka 7 inako emeka. Ono Jenisi. But what's your real story during Ebonies? Briefly. Simanyi nawe wotandika kulaba Ebonies n'emizannyo egyo back in the day. Were you a kid in school?
My very first time I was at St. Andrew's College, Togo. I've been discussing with you. I was in S1. You said it was very hard for parents to allow you go to be an artist because it was very few of the artists that could really prove into a real future. So once upon a time, I made my grades and went to St. Andrew's College, Togo. While I was in S1, I joined the entertainment club, and I qualified to go to Patel. So I was able to watch what I've never watched. My main interest was Bugembe Katumba. It was the music part of it. And by the way, is my foundation. The depth of the voice, to mention very few, it is the Ebonies. And that's why I'm here.
Thank you.
And I grew up singing the songs of Bugembe Katumba. When I didn't the voices, Bugembe Katumba's voice was too deep, so I was borrowing the corners of the classroom when it was empty to make it deeper.
Kayimba chako.
That one. Chinawataka, that was also. But since I was young, I also sang the song that I found the lady singing here, Basa. And it may be a Wakuwaasaa, and many songs of the kind.
I need to go because of broadcast time. Benty boys, thank you so much for coming. These guys are part of the production. The entire Ebonies will get to 47 years of us celebrating with the Ebonies. It's happening right here at Kampala Serena Hotel. Please hurry, buy that ticket at 150, at 200, at 3 million, and at 5 million. Until then, from the Ebonies with love, we want to say bye-bye.